Welcome to another episode of Eatbook Vlogs. I'm Jereld and today we're going to be dining in a stranger's home.
My name is Raymond and I'm from the Ampang Kitchen. The Ampang Kitchen specializes in Penang Peranakan cuisine. I am actually from the corporate world. I was doing accountancy for over 30 years. I have friends who were Peranakans and I was invited to their homes, and that's where I had first taste of something very different in those days. That was in the 70s. There was no such thing as a Peranakan restaurant. And I was fascinated with it. I felt that there was something which I would like to develop and to carry on as a legacy. Cooking has always been my hobby as a young boy, and when I retired from the corporate world, I went on a professional cooking course in KL. I started the Ampang Kitchen maybe 7-8 years ago, doing mainly catering. About a year and a half ago, I thought maybe we should try something different to invite people to come to our house to eat. I enjoy meeting people and getting the response from them about the food. Today I got 4 dishes which I'm going to let you all try. The first dish is a soup called Itek Tim. Itek is duck in Malay. Actually, the Chinese version would be Kiam Cha Ap. Then the second dish would be Penang Tau Yu Bak. Part of the process is to bring out the essence and the flavor of the dish. I would put the belly pork to fry it first, get the soya sauce cooked in the oil itself, which gives it a different flavor. The third dish would be my Nonya chicken curry, which is made with fresh spices. I don't use curry powder. The fourth dish would be a salad. I'm going to serve you mango Kerabu and in a sambal belacan sauce. The Singapore Rojak is made with youtiao, tau pork, and of course you get your bangkwang and pineapple. I'm going to add on to it green mango star fruit. Here I want you to try the first dish, which is a soup, which is called Itek Tim.
The salted vegetable is pungent, but it's very savory.
This is the Penang version.
Is there a lot of difference in the way that the Penang style
Well, as
is
I
done?
said, the Penang one has got a bit of nutmeg and cloves in it.
So it's more of the details.
Yes, the details, yes.
The duck's really tender.
Well, it's been boiled for quite some time, and to make it more rich, I use pork leg that goes with it to boil. Helps to give the soup more flavor.
Generally, like the Peranakan style is very different from normal Chinese food that most people have eaten. The flavors, the herbs, the spices, all very different. So like even the soup drink experience compared to like your watercress, lotus.
Yeah, it's something different.
Yeah, it's a different kind of flavor.
Good. Start off with the Rojak.
Okay.
Oh, this is so good. It's very nice.
The main difference is that I use a lot of fresh lime instead of asam. So it gives it a more fresh taste when you have the fresh lime.
The sauce is amazing.
Penang is more on the fruit side. They don't have youtiao, they don't have century egg.
It's a very good like in-between combination. I've never tried century egg in Rojak before. The combination is great. The sweet, sour from the sauce with the savory saltiness.
Good.
It is amazing. Oh, I was not expecting the star fruit to blend so well. If you want your taste buds to just be barraged by everything at one shot, this is a fantastic dish that does all of that.
Why don't you try the chicken curry? This is a Peranakan chicken curry which is made with fresh herbs and spices rather than curry powder. Try the curry sauce.
Oh, it's very smooth.
This curry dish has got 12 ingredients.
Just in the paste, right?
Yes, in the paste, yes.
I find Chinese curries generally to be a bit too watery, plus a bit too milky for my taste. So generally I prefer like the Indian curries. There's a bit more kick and spice.
Correct.
Right
You get
in
a
between.
good curry, it is a combination of enough of paste to give the because otherwise it's got no flavor. The coconut milk is also important. You can't have too much because otherwise it's too rich.
I love that the kantang is soft when you bite onto it, right? But it doesn't mush up when you chew it.
I want you to try the Penang Tau Yu Bak together with the curry. That is actually my favorite.
Oh no.
When I mention Tau Yu Bak, a lot of people relate it to the Tau Yu Bak maybe you get in the hawker center. But when they try this Penang version, they will realize that this is something very different. It's nice and thick, the gravy, and it is a bit pepperish.
The pork belly, oh, I feel so guilty.
Don't worry, you can go on a diet tomorrow.
Yes, diet starts tomorrow.
Have a bit more curry flavor.
Wow. It's so complex. I got the creaminess of the curry at first, and after then the sweet soy sauce just kicks in the back. Oh, it's great. It's like a zhenged up version of your 剪刀剪 curry fan. You know, like the curry with like the black sauce. I mean, but this is on another level.
And the salad goes very well with this.
Oh, I love this. It's a very good break from the rest. It's like light, tiny bit sour.
Yeah.
I mean, the textures are just...
It helps to whet your appetite actually when you have something sour. Normally with Peranakan cuisine, you don't need very many dishes because the flavors are very intense.
Yeah.
So you should not have too many dishes, otherwise you won't know what you're eating. So I would recommend that even for maybe 5-6 people, you just have these 4 dishes.
My favorite dish definitely is the kayu butt. It's so rich in flavor. The fat just melts in the
Yeah.
mouth. The
Good.
skin is slightly like chewy. The amount of care that you put into each of the dishes, I am quite amazed and I'm quite inspired by that.
I think with
Perfect.
any form of cooking, besides the ingredients, the recipe, the method of cooking is very important as well. Because you just can't put everything in at the same time and boil it.
And it's very obvious when you eat the food, like the flavor is very strong. Oh, the chicken is so soft.
I've gone through many years of trial and error. When it's a hobby, it's not so easy to get the dish perfect because you don't do it very
You don't
often.
have the time to develop
But when
it.
you are professional in a sense where it's a business, you have to get it right, you know, and that's where the effort and time goes in to experiment, try out, no good, try again, and try to figure out how can I improve it. Peranakan food is not so common in Singapore. Okay, whereas the Singapore Malacca version, which is more associated with Indonesia, is more common. That's why I wanted the Ampang Kitchen to be able to offer something different in the Singapore market, okay, so that people have a choice of both the Penang version of Peranakan food as well as the Singapore Malacca version.
As in, actually, like, I'm mostly done already, but I just want to continue eating this. Okay, so we're done trying all the different dishes. I know you guys look pretty hungry and okay, like, just faster get off from behind the cameras and join me. We are done with our meal and wow, we are so full, I can barely move. My initial impressions about like Peranakan food was like, you know, your sweet, sour, salty, spicy, like just all mashed together. But I feel that Ampang Kitchen has raised that a bar.
Thank you.
I mean, just in terms of quality, like the amount of detail that you put into each dish to make it perfect. I truly appreciate that.
Thank you. We're very proud of the Ampang Kitchen.
If you're looking for a unique home dining experience, definitely consider coming to the Ampang Kitchen to try out all their home Peranakan food.
Thank you for watching this episode of Eatbook Vlog.
If you like what you see, you can watch our other videos over there. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye bye!